This is my book journal. I usually don't film my book journal entries, I guess, but I figured since this month, move my stuff out of the way. This month I finished 7 books, which is a new record for me. Finished all these books, and so far I've made spreads for this one and this one, and don't have the pictures for these two, but I have everything I need to do for these two, and I didn't have them laid out in the order that I read them, just because it makes it easier to have it formatted the way I want. So I have these two, which are from the same series, these two, which are from the same author and have basically the same premise. Then Sunrise on the Reaping is going to be a 2-page spread, and then these two are just random books that don't have any correlation to each other, but they were at the end. So let's get started, I suppose. I have no idea if I'm going to finish both. My goal was to do both in a video, but I'm kind of just gonna do as much on one of them as I need to in order to say everything that I want to say, because it's been a minute. The last video I posted was in January. In that video, I said that I was really going to try to post more, and then I just wasn't really in a super good headspace, I guess, and I just stopped journaling
completely, and then I didn't do any February spreads until like halfway through February when I did a title page and just like a weekly spread to get me through the month. But then I filmed my March plan with me, and then I went through a breakup. So March has not been my favorite month. Neither was January or February, because February I got in a really big fight with my ex. Well, now ex, at the time boyfriend. Well, not really, a big fight. And oh my gosh, I can't see what I'm cutting. And in January, I was going through stuff technically involving my boyfriend, but it was a lot of just like personal issues that I was trying to work through in a relationship. And so I've had a very, very, very rough first quarter of the year. It has not been the best or the healthiest, but now I'm not in a relationship anymore, and I don't have to, I mean, I probably still should worry about my issues that I exhibited in a relationship, but now they're not going to be completely at the forefront. Because of this situation, I have not been in the best headspace. I haven't been wanting to film or be on camera or talk about it or anything. So that's why I haven't really filmed anything. I don't know if this is gonna look good. Oh, you know what? This will look just fine, I think. So yeah, that's generally the situation. It would be so cool if this was cut the way I need it to be. I have this, which I might do up here in this corner. I think I will do that. But besides all of that, oh shit, I'm ripping this. Whatever, it's fine, don't worry about it. I've just been in a really, really bad headspace in terms of that. But there has also been the political climate that has not been fun to witness as well as live inside of. I like that, that's cool. I'm also turning 18 in like a month. That's also pretty scary. I applied for a lease for an apartment and I got it. And so me and my best friend are going to live together, which is pretty awesome. A little scary, won't lie to you, but it's part of growing up, I guess. I've been skipping classes a bit more, especially because both of my required classes for this year, I was in them with my ex, and so I see him every day, which is not fun. The year's almost over, you know? I'm gonna be graduated, I'm gonna be 18. Why the hell am I not ripping this right? I'm gonna be living on my own, and I'm never going to have to see my ex again, which is really nice because I don't want to air out all the drama, but there was definitely drama after we broke up, and that really showed me that, wow, it's a good damn thing that we broke up, isn't it? Well, I really don't know what I want to talk about. I'm getting a headache, if I'm being honest. Oh, I need to do this. I need to cut this out too. Do I care about these ropes is the real question. I guess I could talk about the book. This is the second book in, I think it's a duology, and this book is the third book, but it's like a spin-off with a different character. And so I'm gonna call it, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I don't actually really care enough. It's the second book in this world, and it focuses on the main character Alosa, who she has just completed a mission for her father, who's the Pirate King. And so the second book is starting when they're back at his keep, and Alosa finds her mother, essentially. Not essentially, that is a fact. She finds her mother, who's a siren, trapped in her father's like ship or something, or yeah, I think like, I don't know, in some hidden room. And so she helps her escape. I don't really want these ropes up here. I don't really care that they're detrimental. I just want them gone. Then her mother swims away after she's in the water, and Alossa's like, what the heck? I just helped this lady escape, and then she ran away from me. And so she goes on this whole adventure to find the Siren Queen, because she was like, well, maybe she's leading us somewhere that's important. And then, what do you know? She finds her at this Siren Keep. Oh, there's also a really sick scene where they go on a island and it's full of cannibals, and I thought that was really cool. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to rip these edges, but then I want to cut her out so it's like a clean line around her, but more like not clean around the water. They go on this island and there's like cannibals, and it's really cool, and it's really sad. A lot of the characters die in this book, which I feel like, I mean, characters died in the first book too, but now we're really like learning about the crew and stuff, so it's just a little bit more emotional, I guess. And there's obviously a romance subplot. Forgot what I was saying. Spoiler alert, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this is big spoilers. Let's do this. I like this. This is nice. At the very end, Alossa gets caught by her father because he was chasing her the whole time. But then, at the end, her mother jumps out of the water and kills him right there. And so, boom, now he's dead. Now Alossa is the new pirate queen. And so that's the story. When I first picked up these books from my library, I didn't think I would like it that much. I mean, I like pirates, but I thought maybe the writing style would be a little bit too immature for my taste. And I thought maybe I wouldn't enjoy it, but even though the writing is, it's not like beautiful prose or anything, but it's not bad. Okay, I just spent all this time gluing this, and then now I have to rip it apart. It wasn't bad. It's definitely one of those books that even if the writing isn't like the best, the story was really good. And that's what kept me hooked for 3 whole books. And the writing progressively became better in all of the books. Found that I wasn't as like annoyed by the second book. This also needs to be ripped up, I'm now realizing. This is just how I journal. I really hope this isn't like unsatisfying to you guys, because I know that I don't do this in the most practical of ways. And you know what, that's just me. I know this isn't the best way to do this, but I don't care. It's really therapeutic, I guess, to go with the flow and not have to plan every single thing out. And I don't have to worry about too much, you know? I can just start going. And then if I need to rip something up to put something under it, I do just that. Bro, what is up with that? I don't know. I don't care. Don't worry about it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear when I said that. I am just relieved that that is over. I don't really have much to say about this book though, so if it's a little tight, I don't think I'll mind that, really. This is looking pretty good. Now, I still have this in the corner, and then I have this. I'm gonna write the Cawpile rating. Yeah, the Cawpile rating on this. Put it somewhere. I think I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna cut the edges real fast. What it's looking like so far. I really liked this picture. I used this for the spread, which was for the first book. And I was gonna put it somewhere down here, but I couldn't find a place for it. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that. No, I just don't think I'll have a place for it, if I'm being honest. Let's make it a bit flatter. This, and then, oops, sorry, I shook the camera. By the way, this is just a flashcard that I've used like a ink pad and just like weathered. I have this star stamp right here. I'm just gonna do it at the bottom of the paper. This is very large. So what if I put it right here? But I kind of want the full glory of the statue. Where is my fine liner? I think it's in here. I think I'm just gonna glue it there now, and I'll deal with peeling it back up and gluing stuff under it later. And then, where did I put it? Here it is. I could just put this. Ugh, I'm gonna trim it. I'm gonna quickly make a title card, or title like lettering. D. A. If I could put this If I do this strategically, I could do it. I think I could do it. Okay. Oh, shit. And then I have the pretty siren picture as well. This is gonna be a pain to edit. I can feel it already. That looks kind of derpy, but it's okay. All right. I think that is the finished product. I really like how this turned out. It's a shame I couldn't find a place to use this picture, but oh well. Let's fill in the stars. I believe I rated it. Oh, this was 5 stars. Wow. Look at that. And she's done. Okay. I kind of want to go ahead and do the other one, but I kind of want to do it off camera, just so that I don't have to stress about it, but so that it can be in the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Here is both the spreads done. I haven't written in them because I figured I would just do that on my own time, but I really like how these turned out. I really like these eyes up here because that's pretty significant to the story, but they look really cool. And I like how they flow, but they're still distinctly their own pages. I'm really proud of these ones.